Shalom, Israel. It is us, I-N-E, Israelites, not Equalites. We are here for Wednesday night delight, even though it's a Thursday. Just want to thank the Most High God for letting us be here with you this evening in these difficult times. We lost a family member today, a couple of hours, about 3-4 hours ago. But we're going to continue to do God's work. And does anyone have anything they need to say before we get started this evening?
Yes, giving all praise to the Father, Yahweh, and the Son, Yahweh. We thank you for being in with us tonight and even watching afterwards. We ask that you give us a thumbs up, share our videos, and we appreciate comments before and after the video.
And hit that notification button for the upcoming videos and support our channel.
We thank you, brothers and sisters. My hair is a mess. I didn't have an opportunity to do it today. Don't laugh at me. It's been tough, brothers and sisters. So just want to thank the Most High God for His strength. Our lesson entitled today is "Our people are lost because of their rebellious ways." And we know that there's a lot of rebellions going on in Israel. I was rebellious once upon a time. Each and every one of us was rebellious once upon a time. But we have changed, like it tells us that we should do in Romans what?
Romans chapter 12, 12 and 1.
That's what, Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. And so without anything else, we're going to have Brother Uram. Did anyone have anything they want to say or anything?
Just to say, happy Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Yeah, because yesterday was the Passover. Now we're going through the Feast of Unleavened Bread, brothers and sisters. And let's get the class going. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy Yahweh, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And do what?
And overtake thee.
Okay. Come on, sister.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Obey the Lord your Yahweh and faithfully follow all his commands and laws.
Obey the Most High and obey all his commands and all his laws, brothers and sisters.
That I may select that I am giving you today. If you don't, all these curses will come to you and stay close to you.
All these curses will come upon you and stay close to you. You can't get rid of them. Okay, let's see what they're talking about in Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 2. Chapter 11, verse 5.
Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Whose
oppressors slay them and they don't feel guilty about it, because we are still on the books as being three-fourths of a human being. Those haven't changed. The book is still on the books today that we are 3/4 of a human being. We just like a dog to them. Come on.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
And our own shepherds pity them not, because our own shepherds is some of the reasons why we're in the situation that we're in today. It's because they don't care about us. They don't teach us the truth. They just want what they can get out of us, and that's it. They don't care about anything else, brothers and sisters.
And they want to teach us some fake doctrines too.
And they want to teach us what, brother?
Some fake doctrines.
They want to teach us all these fake doctrines that's going around. And believe me, there's a lot of fake doctrines that's going around today. And it's going to be many, many, many more. It's going to wax old with fake doctrines. Come on, sister.
Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Those who buy them will kill them and go unpunished.
And what?
And will go unpunished.
And they're going to go unpunished.
Those who sell them will say, praise the Lord. I've I've become rich.
You see, they don't think that God's going to punish them, but it's going to be a recompense, because when God put us in the authority of our enemies, he did not mean for them to treat us so harshly the way that they're treating us. And so that's why they have to pay a recompense, because God is angry for the way that they've treated his people.
Even their own shepherds,
the preachers and all those people,
will have no pity on them.
Ain't going to have no pity on them, because they've already sold out. They got their doctrine from who? From these five right here. This is who they got their doctrines right here.
6 of them.
6 of them. All these different unknown religions and fake false doctrines and everything. That's who they got them from. They got them from the white man. Read what you got, my brother.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6.
Read.
Let no man deceive you.
What did the Bible say?
Let no man deceive you.
The Bible said, let no man deceive you
with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh upon the children of disobedience.
The children of who?
The children of disobedience.
The children of disobedience, brothers and sisters. That's who it's talking about. The children of disobedience. Read 7.
Verse 7. Be not ye therefore partakers with them.
Don't be around them. Don't deal with them, because they mean you no good. They want you to go to the same place that they're going, and that's to the lake. They want to take as many of them as they possibly can. Come on, my sister.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6. Don't let anyone deceive you with meaningless words.
With meaningless words, meaningless doctrines.
It is because of sins like these that Yahweh's anger comes to those who refuse to obey him.
That's right. That's why our people are lost, because of their rebellious ways. Come on.
Don't be partners with them.
Don't be partners with them. Don't do the things that they do. Do the things that God requires of you. Keep his commandments so we can have long life. Keep his commandments so that we would be what? Successful in everywhere our feet touch the ground. That's what the Bible is saying, brothers and sisters. All praises. Microbiology being in class. We thank the Most High God for you, sister. Okay. You?
Romans chapter 13, verse 11.
Read, brother.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake our sleep.
Not out of physical sleep, but out of the mental sleep, out of the spiritual sleep. Come on.
For now is our salvation near than when we believed.
It's more closer now than when it was when we first believed. Time is not stopping for anyone, brothers and sisters. Time is going to continue to keep moving, and it's going to keep moving forward. It's not going to go back. It's going to continue to keep moving forward. And so we need to get on that tidal wave and keep going forward. You don't see waves go backwards when somebody getting on them trying to ride them. They jump on them and they go out. Move forward. Come on, sister.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. You know the times in which we are living.
You know what the situation and circumstances and the way that we are in today. Come on.
It's time for you to wake up.
It's time to wake up out of that mental and spiritual sleep.
Our salvation is nearer now than when we first became believers.
See, our salvation is nearer now when we first became believers. You see? Because like I say, time is not stopping for anybody. Time supersedes, it continues on. It don't stop. An alarm clock or a clock on there don't stop unless something happens. But time continues no matter what happens. Tomorrow, it's going to be Friday. Come on, bro.
Titus chapter 1, verse 16. They profess that they know Yahweh, but in works they deny him.
In works they what?
In works they deny him.
In works they deny him.
Being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
A reprobate. That means that God let you go and do what it is you want to do. He gives you a reprobate mind because you ain't paying no attention and you're not obeying him anyway. So God don't have no room for nobody that is not obeying him. What you just read, Titus chapter what?
Titus chapter 1 verse 16.
Titus chapter 1 and 16. Okay, come on, sister.
Titus chapter 1 verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
They became slack. They claim to know Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
but they deny him by what they do.
They deny him by what they do, which is what? Every abominable thing that they can. Come on.
They are detestable,
Mm-hmm.
disobedient,
Read.
and unfit to do anything good.
Unfit to do anything good. Like the Bible says, they know how to do bad, but to do good, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge of what it is to do good. That's a sad commentary, brother, because if you don't get it right, the kingdom is not waiting for you. If you get it right, the kingdom is right there for you, brothers and sisters, without a doubt. Come on.
Titus chapter 3 verse 3.
Read.
For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish.
We all were that way once upon a time until we became what? True believers. True believers are those that obey God. Come on. And his word. Come on.
Disobedient,
Mm-hmm.
deceived, serving diverse lusts
Mm-hmm.
and pleasures, living in malice and envy, hateful, and hating one another.
You see? What are we doing today?
Okay,
What? We're hating one another. You could be someplace and you could have never seen a person before in your life, and you speak to them, they'll turn their head the other way. But as soon as one of these people from one of these other nations, they say something, oh, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's because of the doctrines and the ways of life that they've been taught. They haven't been taught the truth. And only the truth is going to make each and every one of us free. Not the lies and false doctrines and everything. Those things are continuing to what? Have us to dig our own grave.
Titus chapter 3 verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, we too were once stupid, disobedient, and misled. We were slaves to many kinds of lusts and pleasures.
Many kind of lusts and pleasures.
We were mean and jealous.
Mean, mad, and jealous.
We were hated, and we hated each other.
We were hated, and we hated each other.
It's bad.
Who did we learn that from? We learned that from our oppressor. We wasn't taught that, but our oppressor taught us that. See? And that's why God's ways is best. Like Peter said, we rather obey God rather than man. It's sad, but it's true. Come on, Jeremiah 22.
Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 21.
Read, brother.
I spake unto thee
Mm-hmm.
in thy prosperity, but thou saidest, I will not hear this.
Wait a minute. He said what? He will what? He would not hear this.
Have been thy matter.
Read it, thought over.
Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
I spake unto thee in thy prosperity,
Uh-huh.
but thou saidest, I will not hear this.
We don't want to hear. No, I would not hear.
I will not hear.
We don't want to hear that. They're rebellious. Come on.
This have been thy matter from thy youth, that thou obeyest not my voice.
You don't want to hear anything that God has to say. They don't want to hear anything that God has to say. They don't want to hear anything that somebody's trying to tell them the truth wants to say. But when somebody comes with negative things, they can relate to it because that's what they've been taught. They've been taught those things, brothers and sisters. Come on, man. Sister.
Jeremiah chapter 22, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
I spoke to you when you were prosperous, but you said that you wouldn't listen.
You said you wouldn't listen.
This is how you've been ever since you were young.
Mm.
You don't listen to me.
You don't want to listen to me.
Mm-mm.
You want to do your own thing. You think that that's the best life for you because there's a lot of smiles and there seems to not be any problems or anything like that. But you are sadly mistaken. Read that scripture again, so sister.
Jeremiah chapter 22, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to you when you were prosperous,
When you were doing good, oh yeah, I spoke to you.
but you said that you wouldn't listen.
I don't want to hear that. I'm prosperous. I'm prospering every day. I don't need you, God. Back out of my way. That's because you were prosperous then. And so you had the big head. And you thought that you didn't need God. Come on.
This is how you've been ever since you were young. You don't listen to me.
You've been that way ever since you've been young. And you don't listen to me. And you're not going to listen to me. You see, but they're sadly mistaken. God is in control of everything, brothers and sisters. There's nothing that God is in control of death, life, light, darkness, good, bad. He's in charge of everything. But he also gives people up for a reprobate mind to do what they want to do. But they have to suffer the consequences whenever that time comes. Are you ready to suffer the consequences of death? Or are you want to obey God's voice and receive the kingdom? It's only two choices, life or death, like it tells us in Jeremiah 8:3. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 13.
Read what the Bible say, brother.
And the Lord said, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein.
They didn't do anything that I required of them.
Mm-mm.
They were rebellious from the start, and they'll continue to be rebellious at this very hour. At this very hour, they'll continue to be this way, brothers and sisters. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 13. The Lord answered, they've abandoned my teachings that I placed in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't obey me.
They didn't obey me.
And they didn't follow me.
And they didn't follow me. Read 14.
Verse 14. They followed their own stubborn ways.
They followed what, sister?
Their own stubborn ways.
The Bible say they follow their own stubborn ways.
And other gods, the Baals, as their ancestors taught them.
Just like the ancestors taught them, that's what they're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
You see, brother, the Bible is past, present, and future. Especially when you look at the book of Isaiah. It talks about the past, things of the past, things of the present, and things of the future. We're living right now in the present. The future hasn't come yet. But we better wake up and start obeying God so that we will have an opportunity to get to the future. And only God decides that. We decide it by how we act, how the activity of our mind is. What do we do? Are we doing good? Are we doing bad? Are we hearing God's voice? What are we doing? Are we avoiding him because we are doing good? We're prosperous right now. But who you gonna go to when things don't look so good, don't work out for you so good? Who you gonna turn to then? A myth? Because you're living a myth, living in sin. Psalms 119, 9 and 10.
Yeah. Psalms chapter 119, verse 9 and 10.
Read.
Wherewithal
Psalms 119. So 774. Okay, come on.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 9 and 10. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way?
How? This is the question. How should a young man cleanse his ways?
By taking heed thereto, according to thy word.
According to the words of God, that's what he should do. How are you going to cleanse your ways? By taking heed to the word of God. That's how it is. Come on.
Verse 10. With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments.
This is David. Don't let me wander with my whole heart. Say what? With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. With my whole mind, Lord, all I'm thinking about is you and your commandments and being obedient to thee. Don't let me stray away from that. Because if I stray away from that, I'm going to die.
Psalms chapter 199.
Mm-hmm.
How can a young person keep his life pure?
How is a young person going to keep his life pure?
He can do it by holding on to your word.
By what?
By holding on to your word.
This is what the Bible is saying. By holding on.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
I wholeheartedly search for you. Me wander away from your commandments.
Those commandments that God ever gave Moses to give us was those commandments. Because if we wander away from the commandments, we are lost. We go back to being the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not the found. But asleep. Because our salvation is closer now than it was when we first believed. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9 and 10.
Read, brother.
That this is a rebellious people,
Mm-hmm.
lying children.
What kind of children?
Lying children.
Lying children.
Children that would not hear the law of the Lord.
Come on.
Which say to the seers.
Which say to the seers. Seers are like preachers, because that's what they were calling them back in those days. The preachers and the pastors and everything, they were calling them seers. Come on.
See not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't tell us the right things. Because if you're telling us the right things, we're going to look at you just like our ancestors looked at God and the people that was teaching them. They didn't want to hear the truth. They want to hear a lie. They want to hear somebody make them feel good. Come on.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us what kind of things?
Smooth things.
Read.
Prophesy deceits.
Prophesies deceit. Wow. Prophesies deceit. Do you realize what this scripture just said? Read it again. Read number 10 again.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which say to the seers.
Which say to the preacher.
See not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't tell us nothing that's right. Don't tell us what's good for us.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us slick and smooth things.
Prophesy deceit.
Continue to tell us lies. Because that's what our whole life is built on, lies. We were taught lies by our oppressor. So that's the only thing that we respect today is lies. Wow, this is a sad commentary, but this is the way that it is today, brothers and sisters. Believe it or not, this is the way that it is today.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
These people are rebellious and deceitful children. Children who refuse to listen to the Lord's teachings.
They refuse to listen to instruction.
Verse 10. They say to the seers, don't see the future.
Mm-hmm.
They say to those who have visions, don't have visions that tell us what is right.
Don't tell us what is right.
Tell us what we want to hear.
Tell us what we want to hear.
See illusions.
See illusion. And we'll praise you. We'll come to your church. We'll bring people to your church because you're going to say just what we want to hear.
You know, money.
And we're going to give you all our money. You ain't got to worry about that. That's sad, but it's true. Get that right back.
Sing to heaven too.
Mm-hmm. Get that right back. Isaiah 42 and 22. 44, 22.
Isaiah chapter 42.
44.
42.
42 and 42 and 22.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22.
Yes, sir.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
They are all of them snared in holes.
They're in prison.
And they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore.
You're not going to be restored. This teaching that they're giving you is not to restore you, it's to condemn you to hell. But you don't know because that's all you've been taught and you ain't trying to learn nothing else. It's just like a lot of people that's in all these different religions today. If it didn't come from their preacher and their religion, don't matter how much sense it makes, they're not going to hear it. They don't want to hear nothing but to continue to be deceived. People love being deceived. And you know what that is? That's a form of witchcraft. Come on, sister.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
But these people are robbed and looted.
Mm-hmm.
They are all trapped in pits and hidden in prisons.
Hidden prisons.
They have become prey with no one to rescue them.
With no one to rescue them because they don't obey their God. So who's going to come and deliver them? No one. They're just going to be there rotten until that time comes where it's time for them to leave this earth. And they go into hell. They're not going to have an opportunity to do anything because they've already made their decisions a long time ago. Because they are still going by the teachings of their ancestors, of their forefathers. You see? Come on.
They have become loot with no one to say, give it back.
That's right. You see? It's sad, but that's the way that it is. And you reap what you sow. Come on, my brother.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 1.
Read.
Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness.
If you are keeping the commandments, that's what the righteousness is, like it tells us over there in Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 25. Start from the beginning, brother.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness. Ye that seek the Lord.
Ye that seek the Lord.
Look unto the rock.
That's because he's that rock.
Whence ye are healed, and to the hole of the pit, whence ye are dead.
You see? There's some circumstances that we're going to have to be aware of. Come on, sister.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Listen to me, you people who pursue what is right and seek the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Look to the rock from which you were cut, and to quarry from which you were dug.
You see?
Verse 2. Look to Abraham, your ancestor, and to Sarah, from whom you are descended. When I called Abraham, he was childless. I blessed him and gave him many descendants.
You see? You see what God will do for you? Don't you see what God will do for you? God is different, brothers and sisters. He's different. He's not like all those ways that you've been taught. And then when he speaks his voice, you don't want to hear him. You're doing your own thing. You're still lost in the doctrine and the discipline of the devil and not God. That's sad, but it's true. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2.
Read what the Bible say, brother.
I had spread out my hand all the day unto a rebellious people.
Unto what kind of people?
A rebellious people.
A rebellious people.
Which walketh in a way that was not good.
They walk in a way that is not good. If God say the way that you are walking is not good, read.
After their own thoughts.
Read.
Verse 3. A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face.
Read.
That sacrificeth in gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick.
Now read chapter 4, brother.
Verse 4.
Verse 4.
Verse 4. Thank you.
Verse 4.
Read.
Which remain among the graves and log in the mountains in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh.
Which eat swine's flesh.
And both of abominable things is in their vessels.
You see? They ain't gonna get it right. They love the way that they are living. And after a while, when you continue to extend your right hand to a disobedient people and they keep slapping it down, then what are you going to do? Like I say, what it talks about in Romans, give them up to a what? A reprobate mind. That's what it is, brothers and sisters. It's given up until a reprobate mind. Jeremiah.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2.
Read, sister.
I stretched out my hands all day long to stubborn people.
To what kind of people?
Stubborn people.
To stubborn people.
They chose to go the wrong direction.
See, they had a choice, but they chose to go the wrong direction.
They followed their own plans. 3. These people constantly and openly provoke me.
They do what?
These people constantly and openly
provoked
me.
Provoke the Most High God.
They offer sacrifices in gardens.
Wow.
And burn incense on brick altars. Verse 4. They sat among the graves and spent their nights in caves. They ate pork and in their pots made broth from unclean foods.
Wow. And they still doing it today.
Yeah.
You're still eating that pork? They still eating oyster crabs and catfish and all that stuff. Pigs and using the broth to put over their rice. Or whatever it is. Contrary to everything that the Most High God have them to do.
And they be eating chitlins too.
Yeah, they eat them chitlins. That's pork. Eat all that nasty stuff, man. Okay, we're looking at Jeremiah chapter 4 and 22, right?
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Read what the Bible says, brother.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are scourged children, and they have none understanding.
None understanding whatsoever.
They are wise to do evil.
Listen at this, brothers and sisters. The Bible says they are what?
They are wise to do evil.
They are wise to do evil.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do good, they have no knowledge. Why? Because they haven't been taught. They've been taught to do just what they are. It says that the Bible says that in 4 and 22 that they are wise to do evil. But to do good, they have no knowledge.
22.
Read.
My people are fools. They don't know me. They are stupid people.
Now, what kind of people?